Okay, my strip is sewn on. I think it looks pretty cool. I've got to decide how long to make the towel because it's a big one. I'm thinking there's this little stripe right here. So if I cut it right along there, just above that. I mean, that's a pretty big towel. That should be kind of nice to have in your kitchen and use to wipe your hands on, and should be handy. So I think that'll work pretty good. For the knit top for my towel, I could not match the red. I should have known that. There's so many shades. So I have chosen a white, and it's kind of a sparkly white. I don't know as you can tell with this camera, but it's got sparkles in it. There's the skein. So I've had to play around with this, so now my next challenge is to see if I can stretch this out. Because it has decreases in it, like you would decrease the top of a hat, of course it wants to go in a circle. So my challenge is going to be to see if I can stretch it and get it in a straight line. It is long enough to go across the top of the towel. I do have some double fold bias tape. Found these in my sewing box. It's amazing what you can accumulate over the year. I have this one strip of red that will just about fit the length of this towel, which would be great. I also have this cranberry wider tape that I could use, which I might do too, so it blends in more with the towel. Okay, and pinning this onto the towel, again right sides together because this is going to flip up. Obviously I needed to, curve the towel to get this pinned on. It's going to curl up, and that's okay. And I've decided to use the cranberry binding tape, or bias tape. So what I need to do is unfold this so I can sew along that. So that's my next step. Bias tape is pinned on. Oops. I'm supposed to fold over that ending edge, so we've got a finished edge there. So now I just need to stitch around this. The bias tape is now sewn on, and so now I just need to flip this over, turn this down, and that edge will be all tucked in, and just sew along this bottom line of the bias tape, and we'll have a finished edge. You can see it actually works out okay. Right side over. And then I just need to put my button on. Okay, it's done. I'm happy with the way it came out. I could probably have made this a little bit smaller. The first one I did was too long and it looked too short. I didn't think I'd be able to fit it on a towel. Because you've got to realize this is actually wider. This is more like a hand towel. So it's quite a bit wider than this dish towel that I'm using like as my template. So being the first one, I'm okay with that. I probably should have done mine as the first one versus the one I'm going to give as a gift, but I think it'll be okay. There's the back part where the bias tape is sewn on. I really like doing it this way versus trying to crochet a top. I wasn't too happy with the way I was doing that. I think this is much better. It's neater. I like the top better. And there you go. Finished product.